Hey everyone, this is Jennifer. Today's episode is going to be about 6 common myths about type 1 diabetes. It's my fault that I have diabetes, or it's my fault that my child has diabetes. When a person is first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, the first emotions a parent or yourself has is guilt. This is because many initially assume that diet plays a role in the development of this condition. This is not true. Type 1 diabetes is simply not the junior version of type 2 diabetes. We know it's an autoimmune disease, and currently there is not a way to prevent the development of type 1 diabetes. So don't blame yourself for your diagnosis or your child's diagnosis. Number 2, people with diabetes, type 1 diabetes, can't have sweets ever. If a person has diabetes, you and your family are going to have to think about what you eat or what your child eats. But that doesn't mean that you cannot participate in birthday celebrations or have an ice cream cone or enjoy some sweets. Most of the time, people will count carbs and adjust their insulin appropriately. Even eating out is possible. Technology has made this process much easier, and many families use smartphones and apps to keep track of carb counts. Number 3 is that because you or your child is on insulin, you or they can eat whatever they want. Now, while some parents are afraid to let their children with diabetes indulge at all, others take it like the opposite approach. Because their child is already on insulin, they think that they don't have to pay as much attention to their diet. And this is a major problem, and it's a growing problem. Many people with diabetes are also becoming overweight, which means we have to fight the diabetes and the obesity. So to ensure you or your child is as healthy as possible, you should monitor the grams of carbs that you or your child eats or consumes, and make sure that they or you are not eating bad things and are eating a balanced nutritional diet. Myth number 4, people with type 1 diabetes are in the hospital all the time. Now, this is the case for some, but the majority not. And to make sure that you and your family are fully educated about the disease, newly diagnosed type 1 diabetic is usually admitted into the hospital for a short stay. And in some cases, this is going to be the only time that person with type 1 diabetes will have to be in the hospital. And patients are followed regularly on an outpatient basis to help with control of the disease and their insulin intake. Myth number 5, a person with type 1 diabetes will have to adjust their expectations in life. A person with type 1 diabetes is not simply a diabetic. Diabetes is only one part of their life and does not define them. Yes, your life is going to change in what you are going to have to pay attention to, the food you eat, the insulin you take, your insulin needs. But despite all those modifications, you are the same person you were before being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. People with diabetes, children, adults, play sports and even excel. They participate in a wide variety of extracurricular activities. It just all depends on the person, as with everything in anyone's life. And in some cases, it really does change your life dramatically, but not in all cases. And even in the most dramatic cases, you still can lead a very happy and productive life, albeit sometimes difficult, but still happy and productive. Number 6, because type 1 diabetes is treated solely with insulin, there won't be many achievements in the treatment of this disease. Currently, insulin is the only therapy for type 1 diabetes. There's no way around it. It just is. But there have been and will be many advancements in how it's administered. Just in like the past 10 years, there have been amazing developments in the understanding and treatment of type 1 diabetes. And we can expect more to show up over, the next few years. These innovations will hopefully make it a lot easier for anyone who is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and their parents and friends to check blood sugar and deliver and receive insulin. There also continues to be great research done in working to a cure for type 1 diabetes, which is all of our goal. And we all look forward to that day. And I pray that it is today, tomorrow. But those are the 6 major myths about type 1 diabetes. I hope you guys found this interesting. I hope this helps somebody that may have a newly diagnosed family member, child, or you yourself may be newly diagnosed. That some of these myths that you yourself may have before being diagnosed or with type 1 diabetes, or having a child, or a family member. These myths you may have held yourself. So I hope this helps, and I pray you guys are well. Sorry for the psychotic puppy in the background. He tends to be in there all the time. But I hope you guys are doing great. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, that helps to keep you updated whenever I drop a video, and I would truly appreciate it. It's a free way to help me out. I hope you guys are doing well. Remember, don't take life too seriously. Nobody ever makes it out alive. Laugh, be sarcastic, love one another, and as always, be the reason somebody gets drunk today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.